So, Shivers, PC 1995 puzzle game, developed and published by Sierra. And yeah, I bought this game when it came out because it was made by Sierra. It said Sierra on the box, and I was such a big fan of the King's Quest games, the Space Quest games, the Quest for Glory games back then. That there was promotional material in the game for upcoming stuff, and Shivers was one of those games that was upcoming. So I got that one when it came out, and boy, did I have trouble. So 1995, I think I actually got the game in 96 or so. So I was 11 years old when I first played this game. Even though it was rated T for teen. I was not 13 plus, and I just got completely owned when I played this. Like I had no idea how to solve most of the puzzles. So I was 2 years too early on that one, apparently. Stream down? Is it? Let's see. It says excellent connection on YouTube for me. Is it? It's good? Okay. Probably just you then. Let's see if my RTMP is still going. Yeah, RTMP's still going. Down and back, okay. Alright, just making sure. Alright, it just had a hiccup. Okay. Alright. So yeah. Shivers. This is a Windows 95 game. First-person adventure game, kind of like Myst. And yeah. What darkness conceals, terror reveals. By Sierra, T for teen, runs on Windows 95. Mystery sounds through the haunted halls and rings of the rafters of a deserted museum. Was this place a failed dream, or was it the waking nightmare of an eccentric old man? Where's the museum's creator and the other ill-fated visitors who disappeared so long ago? You enter with nothing but your wits to help you survive. Wretched spirits watch for the innocent, the unwary, ready to steal your life's essence. Can you hear the shrieks now, the howls and moans and wails? They're waiting for you. Sure. Experience spine-tingling first-person adventure. Unravel a mysterious storyline full of twists and turns. Witness ghostly live-action video sequences. Get ready for those. They're certainly something. Explore a world filled with bizarre 3D imagery. Sure. Startle your senses with chilling music and eerie sound effects. I remember those vividly. There are certainly sound effects in this game. Roam at will throughout the museum. Non-linear gameplay lets you revisit puzzles that have stumped you. And stump me they will. Oh man. Play again and again. Location of items change and puzzles vary each time. So this is what makes this game actually really difficult. The puzzles in this game are randomized. So you can't like follow a walkthrough of this game. So like the methods to solve the puzzles are the same for each randomization variance of them. So if you know the method, you can do them consistently and easily, which is why the speedrun is able to speedrun this game. But if you don't know the way to do it, then good luck. Good luck. All right. And then the screenshots are these are just some of the areas in game. It is very spooky. So they don't actually show any of the puzzles on the back of the box. It's all just scenes from the game. So yeah, that's what we get. And this is, of course, a Sierra game. Proceeds from this went straight into Ken Williams' pocket. All right, and then for the manual here, the manual is pretty threadbare, so there's not much we need to see here. There's a making of Shivers in here. All right, welcome to Shivers, the first in a series of adventure games designed to scare the wits out of you. You'll need your wits to unravel. If you played an adventure game before, Shivers might be designed a little differently. It's only linear instruction until you get into the museum. Once inside, you can roam at will. It doesn't matter what order you see the rooms. You'll never get stuck. I don't know about that. I think I'm going to get stuck quite often. Something else that might seem different about Shivers is the function of the cursor. We thought it would be too easy if the cursor highlighted all the clues. So it's up to you to click on everything if you expect to unravel the museum's mysteries. The cursor won't give away the fact that you may be only inches from an evil entity or anything else. Alright, divided into sections, yep. The walkthrough leads you through the first part of the game. Solutions are upside down if you need them. Hints scattered throughout the guide will give clues to the game. Sure. Alright, introduction. So this is all technical help stuff that we don't really need. System requirements, yep. It looks like they made this manual in like Microsoft like PowerPoint or something, whatever the Microsoft Works. Like, nice. I don't think we need to read the lore because I don't recall it actually mattering, so we'll not read this enormous novel. Okay, toolbar, inventory, options menu. Click on the eyeball for options or play and save is. So life essence, eyeball, and options menu. Okay. Autosave. Every time you capture an entity, the game is automatically saved unless you turn off autosave. That's fine. Quick save, Alt and S is quick save. All right, so we'll remember that. Alt and S. Half screen, full screen, flashback is for looking at movies, I think. I can't remember what that is, but sure. Text on and off is for subtitles, and we'll turn on subtitles. Eyeball for looking at stuff in the inventory. If I remember correctly, there isn't really an inventory in this game. Like, we'll get into it when we get there, but there isn't much. So yeah, there's pot lids and talismans. So the objective of the game is to capture these ghost things inside a pot. And then you also need the corresponding lid for that pot. And you can tell what it is because there's a distinct shape on the opening on the pot. So you need both halves of that. And then you need to go find where that ghost is and then put it in the pot. And then once you capture them all, I think the game's over. I think. And then also it seems if you die and reload your save, the pots will get randomized again. So they really fucking randomize everything in this game. So they'll magically combine in your inventory. Once you've captured an Ixupi, they'll appear on the spaces in the toolbar, and then you're done with them at that point. So that's how you know how many you've unlocked. So objects of the game is to live through the night by capturing all 10 Ixupi. Roaming throughout the museum. You capture each one in the corresponding pot. Yep, so just like I mentioned. So moving around, it's forward, spin around, and then turn left and right. So it's just mist controls. That's what the pots and talismans look like. So there's the opening for the pot there. Okay, pot is taken. Yep, scoring. So the more you look at stuff in the game, the more points you get. But I just want to beat the game. I don't care about points. Death. When you die, a nasty thing will happen. The inventory items will change place in the museum so that the pots and talisman may or may not be where you last saw them. That's so fucked up. Oh, God. All right, you won the game when you capture all 10 spirits and your friends come back to get you. We'll meet our friends shortly in the opening cutscene to the game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Puzzle objectives. What is this? Trouble solving the puzzles in one go. Yep. Here's a few hints in case you get stuck. All right, we're not gonna look at those. We're not gonna look at those. We're just gonna. I'm gonna go straight to the notes section, and we're gonna do this proper blind. All right, let's get going here. I've been waiting for so long to finally beat this game, get my revenge on this game. All right. So I'm running this in Windows 98 on my DOS/Windows 98 machine, and let me get the correct audio inputs set up here. Okay, I believe that's the correct one. Let's get ready for dings. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, I got to unmute it on my own mixer so I can hear it too. All right. Yeah, that beautiful sound of Windows 98 sound test. Okay, and I'm going to be playing this through everybody's favorite daemon tools so that we don't have to have disk read errors and all that bullshit. All right, shivers.q. So I have the disc for this, but it's one of those instances where the disc is just so old it doesn't read correctly anymore. But luckily I made a disk image of it a while ago, so we good for that. All right. You ready? It's time. It's time for the shivers. All right. Ken Williams presents. All right. Shivers. I don't think I even need a keyboard for this, but I'll leave the keyboard here. All right, new game. Get ready for some FMV.
Register your name.
All right. Sure. All right.
This dare was kind of your idea, you know. But I'm glad I'm me out here and not you in there.
I think I've heard those same loving words before. Like the time you guys dared me to spend the night at that cemetery. You know, if you die in the museum tonight, I'll make sure she gives a eulogy at your funeral. We never would have made you spend the night here if you hadn't have talked about this place so much.
Yeah, we thought you'd been kind of, well, obsessed, thinking you hearing voices and stuff coming from the museum and all. Too weird for me.
Hey, you know, maybe they're the voices of those kids who disappeared 15 years ago.
Right, the police never found the bodies. Or the killer.
Yeah.
The audio
and my
does
sister,
crackle.
you know Julie, the one in college, says Professor Windlenut went insane. He viciously murdered them and then buried their bodies in the basement of the museum.
It's a
Well,
95
what if he's
game.
hiding in that creepy museum right now, just waiting for another victim?
Yeah, and the ghost of his victims are calling out, warning you.
Ring, ring. Hello? I think it's for you.
That was just a dog howling.
There was something more than that.
Well, I didn't hear anything. I think this place is just getting us all spooked.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? You could back out at any time.
But of course, if you did, you'd probably never live down the chicken jokes.
That's true.
You'll be all right. Come on, I don't want to be late for the movie. We'll be back at dawn to let you out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.
Peace.
All right. Then they get in their BMW, it looks like. Of course, they're in a fucking Beamer. Yep. That's a 3 series. Of course, those douchebags. All right. So here we go. Shivers. So this is like I'm looking over at my CRT monitor, and this is so dark on that monitor, like I can't see anything. All right. Sir Hubert Windlenot. The Museum of the Strange and Unusual. The firm handled legal and financials for the Windlenots. Continues serving you. Sure. Yep. Okay. So there's a letter from 1964 here. For some reason. Sure. There's a fire truck outside. All right, hold up. I gotta go see what's going on outside because there's something weird going on. So I'll be back in probably a minute, and we'll see what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. there's just a fire truck out front. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, back to Shivers. Oh, I just saw a tweet from Freddy, the old Shenmue 2 speedrun router, that he just saw the thing about the Shenmue racing thing. Yeah, Shivers gonna burn the house down. Probably. Yeah, I have no idea why there's a fire truck out front. No idea. All right. Sure. I'm gonna leave one of my headphones off just in case they come pounding on my door for some reason. All right. 29. Okay. All right, we'll write that down because there are puzzles and environmental puzzles where you have to write down stuff like this. Okay. Professor Windlenot's nuts? Professor Windlenuts. Oh, now I know why they're here. There's an ambulance at there's a house down an alley to the left of me, and the fire truck was here for the ambulance. So it was probably some old person fell down in their house in the middle of the night, and they had to call in everybody. That happens from time to time, so that explains it there. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we need to get into the museum somehow. A bird run? I don't think that's anything significant. Okay. Oh, Sure, I'll make a note of this. Monka TOS. Sure. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep. Yep, close enough. Good enough. Okay. I love that. This is like this is some mid-90s 3D modeling here. Oh man. Like, yeah, that's how bricks work, right? Okay. It's got pyramids here. Glasnria. Okay. Okay. So there is music later on in the game, by the way, if you're worried about.
Welcome to Professor Windlenot's Museum of the Strange.
Oh, that's right. I got to turn on subtitles. My bad. Let's turn up the brightness too while we're here.
And unusual. Welcome to Professor Windlenot's Museum of the Strange and Unusual. Unfortunately, the museum is still preparing exhibits and hopes you will visit when we open sometime in the near future.
Okay. So they're closed. And those look important, so we'll write those down. Sure. So anything that looks like a symbol you want to write down in this game is what I remember, especially for the beginning of the game. Like later on, once you're in the museum, it's more standalone puzzles, but for the opening sequence of the game, it is, hey, look at this, and hey, remember this, because you're going to need that. Okay. Alright, back down this way. Alright, I don't see any more symbols over here. Nothing behind there. Okay. Alright. And this sweet dithering on everything. I don't know if I need to write down this. I could have sworn whatever it is here. Yeah, it's okay. It's this. So we got green shell thing. And then it's got the Lord Helix, and then this is green. So here's what my incredible notes look like so far. Pretty good. All right, because we'll need that for later. Okay, here's this. Yep, this is. They fired up Bryce 3D and then just put that. That was it, a toroid? A Taurus? Okay. And then on the park bench we have the embossed circle. And let's say this is red. Okay. And we got the good old stock water sounds. I remember this water sound used in a fishing game that my dad and I played in the mid-90s. And it was literally this sound over and over again for hours and hours. Nope. Okay. So there's... Alright, is there anything else around here that can... Nope. So whatever we need to solve that puzzle, we should already have the information, I guess. So there's 3 white circles, 3 black circles. And maybe there was supposed to be another set of circles here, so maybe it's 0, 3, 3. No. Okay. What about 3, 3, 0? No? So there's another symbol over there. Maybe 3, 3, 3? No? Okay, maybe it's by vertical columns then for 2, 2, 2? Oh! I just remembered. We did see a number. We did see a number. There was a 29 in the mailbox. I just remembered. Well, where have I seen a number? Okay, maybe it's 029. Oh god. 7? Okay. So why can't I? We have to... Okay. Am I supposed to switch these? Oh, okay, hold up. So, all right. So that's the orientation that they need to be in. And it's currently swapped, isn't it? So the white, okay, so we need to reverse the white ones with the black ones here. What? Why can't... What? Why won't it let me? Is there some sort of rule that I'm... Like that one... Maybe we can't put it back in the that one can't go there. Maybe we can only move it one spot at a time. Okay, so it looks like we can only move it one spot at a time. So... Dang. Shit. No, that's not gonna work either. Like, yeah. I'm still too stupid for this game. This is one of the easy puzzles, by the way. This is like that defusing the bomb in God, what was that game? Fear Effect? This is defusing the Fear Effect bomb all over again. Okay, I think I got it. Alright. Our nightmare is over. I did it. I beat the first puzzle in the game. Okay. Let's alright, it's Alt S is quick save. I'm not sure if that actually saved. Auto save on. Sure. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we got the embossed circle cross thing. And it's teal? Sure, and it's got those things. And this is, let's say... That's not teal. That, whatever color that is, tan. Let's say tan. Sure, tan. Okay. Okay. All right, what have we got here? So, oh shit, what color? So that was that color, I think. And then, oh, jeez. So this one was that. What was that? Green was that. Red was the embossed circle. This was that. I don't recall seeing an orange anything. But it must be, by process of elimination, that. Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Alright, I think I need to go back to the... We need to go back up those stairs and double check what color things were. Okay, so that's looking reddish orange to me. Oh, there's that one. Okay, so that is silver. So that is the swirly Stussy. Silver. Okay, I think just going from that, we have enough info now to do that that puzzle now. Okay, so green. So this is that, and that's that. Which means that maybe this is the embossed circle. And then this is... That's that? No? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so for the ones that I'm unsure of, then It'd be the ones up the stairs. Luckily, you can move pretty fast in this game. Okay, so that's orange. Orange. Okay. Okay. And then up at the door. I think these were... Those were silver, I guess? Let's say silver? Or gray? Okay. So Sure. So I'm not sure you can even brute force this, but... Sure. And yeah, the sound that you're hearing, I believe I can actually, I think I know what that is. So I think I left the PC speaker still on, and what you're actually hearing is the sound of the CPU loading. That's actually what you're hearing. So I'm gonna Alt Tab if I can. Will it let me? No? Okay. All right, we'll hit goodbye. Yep, we saved. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So if I mute it in the mixer, because I was testing, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the PC speaker. Like if I turn this up, you can probably hear it, right? So if I move the mouse cursor here, you might be able to hear that. I certainly can. And that's likely what that sound is coming from. So if I mute that we probably won't have that sound anymore. Okay. I forgot I left that on. All right. Yeah, that's good old
select a game from the register.
Digital noise for old computers. Okay. Oh no, we still get it. All right, never mind. Okay. We'll just know every time that I move now. Hello? Move forward. Okay. So this is orange. Okay. So that's orange. This is silver / gray, which I think is probably that. Okay. That's still green. This is embossed circle. That's still tan. And then this is the swirly. There we go. All right. Hey. Okay. All right, I'm going to save here. Alt-S. Because I think the game actually starts to get dangerous from here on in. Okay. So if it looks super dark, that's because it is. Like I can barely see this on my OLED. I think I got turned around somehow. Hello? Game? There we go. Okay. Oh, no, that's back the way it came. Yeah, luckily there's nothing important in this area, if I remember correctly. Oh, so this is just a big circle that this goes in. Nice. So if I turn right here, there should... Wait, that's... There we go, okay. We missed this. Okay. Okay, there we go. That explains that. Okay. All right. Spooky. Uh-oh. That's... We should probably go check that out over there. If we can. Okay. All right. Let's make a new section of the notes here. So... Let's just draw that symbol the way it is. That. And then up to that. I guess that's a G? Sure. Hieroglyph. Oh, God. Alright. Alright. There'll be a quiz on this later. Man, woman. Oh, God. Nefertiti. Okay, we'll probably have to come back and reference this later, I'm guessing. After writing down some... Oh. Okay. Alright. We'll not worry about that for now. Alright, if I click on this guy, does it do anything? No. So you can only interact with the book here. Okay. Alright, sure. So there's probably going to be some sort of puzzle with that later. Hello? Is this not going to let me interact with it? I'm clicking on this thing. So I want the back... Oh. Maybe we have to disengage the one on the back? Ah, okay. Sure. Okay. All right. So this is one of these kinds of games, by the way. You have to be, like, really thorough. Okay, look around here. Is there any... Uh-oh. Okay, we just got spooked, and we lost some life. But I think it's scripted to do that. So there's one of the pots over there. Okay. Okay. I'm not trusting this autosave. Oh, jeez.
15 long years in this prison. You, get out. Do not meddle in things beyond your understanding. You will pay for your curiosity. You are in grave danger. They are so evil. Already some of your life essence has been stolen. I was too old, not fast enough. The Ixupi are so evil. It is imperative to find all the vessels, because it seems only when they are united with their talismans do they have any power. My plan was to use them on the Ixupi before any more of them escape into the world. I believe they cannot resist the vessels as long as they're with the talismans and you approach directly. This vessel here is of no use to you, however. Its Ixupi is the one who robbed me of my essence. And he has escaped into the world. And they've ruined my museum!
Okay, so these are the things we're looking for. Yep. There's something on the inside, but we can't look at that. All right. So that is our quest. We've received our main quest here. And yeah, for whatever, well, I guess I know the reason, but the FMVs in this game are interlaced because to save on bandwidth. You have some big old chunky scan lines. Okay, it looked like there was an elevator or something over here. Is that just a girder, I guess? Sure. All right. So we're currently in the Windows 95 maze screensaver now. Or this is Wolfenstein 3D. Okay. 4 dots, 4 dots. Sure. Oh, God. So, wait, what the... So, alright. 4 dots in a line like that. Okay, just gonna write that down. So, the puzzles are random, by the way. So, see how it's completely different now? Amazing. So we need to get the dragon heads or whatever in a line like that. So we'll do that. Okay. Okay. GG. Easy puzzle, easy life. Easy puzzle for babies. Alright. So now I think we're almost in the museum proper. And this is kind of where the game gets open-ended. You can just do whatever. Okay. Atlantis, must explore. Also, Atlantis must be found. Hubert T. Windlenot. Bimini Island is part of Atlantis. Sure. Professor Windlenot. Unexplained mysteries. Sure. Okay. Is this the boy who's been following me? Teenage is still missing. Okay, that must be the local teens that they talked about in the opening cutscene. 75 cents in 1980. Okay. Okay. So again, just like the manual said, like literally anything can be an interactive thing in this game. Alright, we Shenmue 2 all over again.
30th of September 1980. Returning from Africa, I discovered something profoundly disturbing. Someone has been here. Furniture has been tipped over. And the book, Egyptian Hieroglyphics Explained, not in its place in the library, but face down here on the office floor. And oddly, one of the pages is torn out. And I feel the presence of... I'm not sure. I must investigate the second floor. The puzzles. When I created them, I never stopped to think they would be an obstacle in the event of some terrible occurrence.
Yeah, probably not up to code there.
Ixupi, someone has released them from their vessels. Never has anything been so evil. A name written in the lift, Merrick. Who is he? One of the missing youngsters? Here in my museum? If so, are they both here? Can they still be alive? Evil entities attacking from everywhere, robbing me of my life essence. I can't seem to find the right vessel for each Ixupi. Without it, they can't be captured. Without it, I am doomed. Get back! Get back! Get out of my museum! Oh, I wish I never brought you here.
All right. So there's our lore. Okay. Wait, can we use the phone? Oh, the phone cord is broken. Rip. Too bad it's just pieces of wire that you can just... Oh, jeez. Resigning from the Royal Society, yep. Uh-huh. Mary Elizabeth Wendell, not sure. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, we got an Ixupi piece. Okay, so this is the top for one of the pots. So this is the... All right. So you can only carry one with you at a time. So I'm gonna make a new page in my notes just for Ixupi locations. All right, so this one is bowl triangle, and it's in office desk. All right, because we're gonna have to leave this here and come back for it later when we find the pot that attaches to that. So we'll just leave that as is and just make a note that it's there. Scrapbook. Sure. Oh man. Okay. Joffrey P. Windlenot. Okay. And yeah, that's what the Ixupi pots look like. Okay. Alright, that's all we can interact with on the desk, it looks like. Alright. Further into the museum. Oh god. Okay. So that sound meant that there's an Ixupi here. So Exupi Ghost is in the office fireplace. Okay. Alt S. So we'll have to come back here later to what's over here? Okay, there's another elevator. Okay. All right, secret elevator. And it's another one of these. And I can't. Oh, geez. Okay, so we got to get one down here. So we'll do... We can't do that. Okay. What? Why is that not working? Why will this... So I can't... I don't think this is even solvable. Oh, they move 4 spaces. Or... Shit, I don't know. So I can't move that. Oh god. Okay. Well, we'll return to that one someday. All right, what's in here? So we're missing a hatchet, it looks like. There's just some skeletons here? Sure. Table saw. Basilisk, huh? Alright. Sure. Oh, you probably need to put it together? Oh god, okay. So we gotta write down the numbers. Alright, notes. So we got 241, 342A, 65B, 109, 490, and 147. Okay. And then we put together our own basilisk, I guess. All right, 241. And then 342A, 65B, 109, 490, and 147. Do we open all of them except that one then? Okay, so that one, close these. Close these two. And then open everything but those. Okay. So there's an Exupi bottom pot thing. So this is serrated. Okay. So this is pot. Circular. Serrated. It looks like that, and it's got some sort of red. It looks like a caterpillar almost marking. And that is in the... What area would I describe this as? This is like the office workshop, I guess? Office workshop. Basilisk puzzle. Okay. So we found another pot in there. Okay. And we can just leave that open. Okay. All right. Sure, yep, that's a thing. That's probably a spot for an Exupi at some point. That it's just not randomly there right now. Okay. All right, out into the main museum. All right, now is where the shit gets real here. In Shivers. I also just realized I haven't been logging my saves, so we'll do that. Sure, we're up to like 5 at this point. Okay. Masks. Spectacular transforming masks. Masks represent birds and monsters associated with the man-eating spirit. Okay. It's probably not a puzzle, it's probably just a thing. So, sure. This is probably an Exupi point. Items in this case found in Mayan ceremonial cave. Jade skull is one of the largest jade items. There is no jade skull here. Okay. Is this a map? Alright. Oh god, okay. Alright. Colored skulls. Alright. Notes. Colored skulls. So... Giant eagle's nest is blue. Viking burial is blue. Myth of the werewolf is red. Of course, there's going to be a werewolf in another game I play. Legend of the Deros. The Deros is yellow. Tomb of the Exupi is green. So you can see how this would be randomized, because they can just switch out the colors, and then GG new puzzle is red. Okay. Alright, got that written down. Okay. Oh god. Okay, so for this we need to know the Egyptian symbols for north, south, east, and west. Okay. So now we know what we need from that book. Oh, God. Alright. Well, we know where that is. So I'm just gonna go back there and I gotta go get it real quick. So we can get access to that, Oh my God, I have to do this puzzle every time to use the elevator. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Whew. Alright, so we gotta get back in the boat. Go back over to the mummy dude. And then I think I'll take a picture of the pages of the book. Because, man, I really don't feel like writing all that down. Oh. Okay. I thought there was an Exupi here. Okay, so we gotta go down here, turn this thing around. That. Back this way. Over here. Alright. Let's just do this. Okay. And I will dump these into my notes. Later on. Okay. And if you say, hey, you couldn't do this back when the game came out, Polaroid cameras existed. Checkmate. You could totally Polaroid your CRT screen. So that is my excuse for using a phone digital camera here to cheese this. Yeah, or just draw everything. Could do that too. Which I would have, but man, I'm already kind of tired of drawing drawing diagrams in this game already. And I know there's going to be a whole lot of it more still to come. And we have to keep doing this puzzle every time. Oh god. Oh, so by the way, the puzzles get harder the more you do them, by the way. So now this is 5 things here. Oh god, and we also can't move the center one. So this one we have to get in the center right there. So at least they move 2 at a time. Alright, that... Oh, that... Okay. Wait, and that one moves 3 down at a time? Okay. Perfect. And then this one is fine where it is. Let's see. Okay. So this one. Okay. Alright. Puzzle solved. Got it. Alright. Yep, good old mist. I can't remember if I use this my surface for notes on mist or not. Can't remember. Or if I just wrote it down on a piece of paper when I did those streams. Can't remember. And Riven I've never played before, so that one will be new to me. Okay, so it was left through this door. Alright. So that was the easy part. Now we actually have to do the puzzle. Okay. So north is this. Right. Oh, God. It's this. There's a 2. We need this right here. We need the parallel lines there. Okay. So south is... Let's make some room. So this is south. And then we also need one of these over there. Okay, that goes there. That's an empty spot. This is a 2. And then a vertical line, so that's fine. So north and south are fine. So west, we got this there. We got one of these. And it makes this little face thing. And then east, we need to switch. The foot needs to be on the right. That needs to be on the left. And then put these over there. Got him. Boom. Puzzle solved. All right. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's an Exupi pot on one of the chairs. I want to say in the audience. But I don't see any. Okay. Oh, geez. That looks like a bad time over there. So we got another... Oh, man. So there's just puzzles every... Oh, God. Puzzles everywhere. Eh. Yeah, it most definitely is colorful. Oh, God. Okay. Real-o-matic. Sure. Is it not oh, we got it. Okay.
Mysterious Places, Life and Legends of Ancient Sites Around the World with your host, Sir Hubert Windlenot, Professor of Archaeology. Innumerable mysteries are raised as we look at the remains of the past. Who are these people who built these structures? Why did they have so much in common with the ancients in Egypt and Mesopotamia? What fate caused them to disappear and take their knowledge with them? Why did they bury their secrets beneath the earth? Archaeologists are only now piecing together the clues from pictographs and carvings left behind. Even so, we are far from understanding them.
There is a legend of an immense tunnel running under the Andes Mountains in South America, connecting the Inca civilizations with a subterranean world. Searching for that passage, I followed this tunnel for almost a mile, when all of a sudden it just stopped. Now, I asked myself, why would the builders of this tunnel go this far just to have it suddenly dead end? Come with me as we explore its secrets. You will see that the tunnel ends here. Now, notice the unusual markings on this end wall. Now, this is so clever. Watch as I touch the images. Now, pay close attention. This seems to be the key. Isn't this ingenious? This is one of the ways the ancients guarded their most secret treasures. Unfortunately, this particular tunnel is not the famed Andean tunnel system, but a decoy, for we found nothing but a maze leading to an empty room. Or is it that we have not yet discovered the rest of its secrets? This is Sir Hubert Windlenot, Professor of Archaeology, signing off.
Oh my god. So I gotta remember all of that. Alright. You know what else existed in 1995? You know what else existed? Camcorders. Alright, Hubert.
Mysterious places, life and legends
Break it
of
down one
ancient
more time
sites
for me.
around the world with your host, Sir Hubert Windlenot,
'Cause that's a puzzle
Professor
solution.
of Archaeology.
We're gonna need to
Innumerable
know
mysteries are raised
how
as
to
we
do
look
that
at the
again.
remains of the past. Who were these people who built these structures? Why did they have so much in common with the ancients in Egypt and Mesopotamia? What fate caused them to disappear and take their knowledge with them? Why did they bury their secrets beneath the earth? Archaeologists are only now piecing together the clues from pictographs and carvings left behind. Even so, we are far from understanding them.
There is a legend of an immense tunnel running under the Andes Mountains in
Come on,
South
Hubert.
America, connecting the Inca civilizations with a subterranean world. Searching for that passage, I followed this tunnel for almost a mile, when all of a sudden it just stopped. Now, I asked myself, why would the builders of this tunnel go this far just to have it suddenly dead end? Come with me as we explore its secrets.
Alright, let's explore the secrets. Break it down,
You'll
Hubert.
see that the tunnel ends here.
Got my camcorder out.
Notice the unusual markings on this end wall. Now, this is so clever. Watch as I touch the images.
I see.
Now, pay close attention. This seems to be the key.
So I'm guessing this puzzle is the same every time.
Isn't this ingenious?
Because I doubt
This is one of the ways
they
the
recorded
ancients
multiple versions
guarded
of that. Alright. we gotta leave this room immediately because there's an Exupi right there. Ingenious. All right, let's see what this puzzle's all about here with this spooky skull. Checking that D&B box, baby. I bet y'all expected this song to be in the game. Okay. Alright, so we got the red door, looks like that. This one I'll actually draw. We got this hot track going in the background while I draw this. So that looks like that. And then it's got... And then... Sure, that looks accurate to me. That looks about right. Okay. Oh, it's also, should mention, red door. Okay. Sort of best friend. Look at all these very real phone numbers here. What a jerk if Bob answers. Okay. Terrific taco. Call Sunday to get schedule. I've got to get a new job. Willie's books. Okay. Got multiple entries for Merrick here, apparently. So this must be for the two teens that disappeared in 1980. So if I remember correctly, this is like shortcuts, I want to say. God, it's been so long. I think those are shortcuts, though. Alright, there's a power plant down here. Gonna keep the generators. This seems safe. Okay. Sure. So this is probably an Exupi area. Okay. Right. And again, just like the manual mentioned, the game does not highlight clickable objects or hotspots. You just kind of have to click on everything until something does something. The game does not hold your hand. Like, is that... Okay, none of that's clickable. That's not clickable. Okay. This below here looks like something, like a door that opens. Like maybe there's a brick we have to push or something. Or a switch somewhere else. Like this clearly looks like a fake door. But I don't see anything that looks like it would be a switch for that. Okay, sure. All right, back into Incredibles soundtrack hallway, I guess. Wait, am I stuck in here? Did that door just close behind me? And okay, there's the door. Whew, I thought I was stuck in there. Somebody remix. Just put this straight up on OC remix. Say this is my new thing. Oh, you're right. I never noticed the PS1 info monitor. Thank you for pointing that out. We don't need that up for a PC game. Oh, there's something on the ground there. Okay. Into dead mummies and stuff. Oh, okay. So these weren't there. An F and PE. Nice. Okay. So, more lore, I guess? Sure. Sure. Alright, apparently we didn't go in here. So there's like 200 rooms in this game, by the way. Like, not just views in the game, but like rooms. There's so much to this game. Oki Valley, crowned himself. Okay. So that's the story of the Exupi. Sure. Not gonna worry about that though. So this must be where that the Egyptian hieroglyphics book got taken from. Okay. Alright, what's this supposed to be? Oh, yeah. Yep. It's got a place of honor right there. This book with like 10 pages in it goes right there. Sure. Oh, that's the main hall. So that's, I'm guessing that door was locked or something. It's like, it's got Egypt, it's got medieval Europe, it's got China, it's got Inca, it's got all sorts of stuff. It's like anything with folklore and legend. Okay, security camera's still going. Oh, jeez. Alright. I don't think I want to use that just now, because all it will be is a shortcut somewhere, and it's not going to help me. So, well, shit, maybe I do need to. Alright, whatever. We'll just leave through here back into the main hall. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can't go back this way, though. I have a feeling this door is locked. It's not. Okay. Well. Alright. Okay. So, we just made a big loop through the theater back to here, I guess. So, was there anything else in the... I think there was another door in the back of the theater. Years to beat. Yep. Also, for future reference, don't tell me how long to beat is for a game, because that's a spoiler as far as I'm concerned. And I'd appreciate it if you not tell me that. I seriously have to solve this puzzle again. Okay, well, we're not gonna solve this again unless I got a good reason to go back. Oh wait, it just opens. Okay. All right. And also, how long to beat is never accurate, so take that with. Oh shit. Yeah, it's always wrong anyways, but sometimes it is right. Sure. Like 5 minutes? Well, they will be when we get to NES games, because those you totally can in 5 minutes. Hello, Ed and Melissa. Good morning. Okay, so from here, so we can go upstairs. This is the way into... Okay, this is the main exhibit. Okay, that's an inhaler, okay. Alright. Here's just a big old spider. Here's just... Okay, here's an obelisk with tusks in it. Sure? This nest, built by a pair of bald eagles in Georgia. Okay. Well, of course, speedrun times are going to be different. Okay. So that's probably an Exupi spot. Oh man, look at that. Found in a tar pit in Turkey, bones of an unusual animal. 3 animals, wings of a pterodactyl, body of a saber-toothed tiger, and the head of a raptor. Oh, obviously, it's a griffin. Obviously. This game Abandonware? It's a Sierra game. Sierra games are never Abandonware. Ken Williams has bills to pay. Oh, I didn't notice the back legs on this thing. Okay. Sure, that's a griffin. Sure. Okay, so the skull thing. Alright, so according to my notes here, this is the giant eagle's nest, which is supposed to be blue. So we gotta set this to blue. No. Okay, blue. Okay. So that was from the pamphlet in the main hall where it said, can you find all the exhibits? And then it listed colored skulls. So I'm assuming we set that to blue and just leave it. Okay.
You are now entering the unfathomable depths of the sea, where countless ships have sunk, taking with them untold riches. The wisdom known only to the ancients may also reside here, in the lost city of Atlantis.
The lost city of Atlantis. Okay. Raptor size. That's when they grow all their feathers. All right, we get some Shenmue music here. Poseidon. Okay. This is probably a... Oh, God. Okay. Well, we likely don't have the answer to that yet. So, according to the professor's office, the location... Okay, that was an Exupi. There's an Exupi over there. Colossus of Rhodes. Yep, okay. I don't recall there being a latitude and longitude written on the map in the office for where Atlantis was in that clipping. There was just the thing in the Bahamas, I think, was just circled. And I don't think there's a way to look down at the map. But I'm pretty sure that's what we have to enter into that, into this thing. Do you dare listen to the sirens? The device at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so this is... so the object of this game, in order to beat the game, we have to collect 10 spirits called Exupi. They're evil ghosts. In order to collect one, we need a vase, and the top for the vase. There's two parts of it. You can only match up a bottom of it with the top of it, and they're shaped with a specific shape. And then you have to bring that vase to the Exupi that matches the completed vase that you have. So down here, the green bar is our life force. So we already took one hit that you're supposed to take at the beginning of the game. As you collect Exupi, they fill up on here. They go into the spot on there. You can only hold one piece of the pots during a time. So if you grab the bottom of one, it goes here, and then you can look at it to check the markings on it. And then this is just to open the menu, which might as well save while we're here. So there's a hotkey to save, but I don't really trust it. And then, yeah, that's it. And then the rest of the game is just complete cursor-based movement. Okay, Greek mythology. Sirens are huge birds, women faces. Okay, time to the mass. Argonauts, saved by the sirens. Found this thing with the lyre. All right. Do we dare listen to the sirens? Do I need to take out my IEMs for this? I'm gonna leave them in. All right. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a bottom one. Okay, and it's there. Oh my God. Okay. Well, there. Here. Okay, I should probably number these. This would be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the siren song. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff like this. This is the kind of puzzles in this game. All right, so we need that for something somewhere. Oh, we gotta... Oh, God. Okay. We did it. Okay. It's not really a music puzzle if you just write down which ones they are. Like, you could do it by ear, or you just, you know, get a piece of paper. Okay. Yeah, first try we did it. I remember the mist music puzzle. You did actually have to know notes, but for this one you don't.
You are about to enter the bowels of Mother Earth. Are there great civilizations that exist here, or just molten lava and rivers of fire? Are you adventurous enough to solve the mystery of the maze and venture into the subterranean world?
Mazes. Fuck. Put them in. Great thing is talk. Socrates believed that life existed below the Earth's surface. Edmund Halley published the first scientific theory that the Earth is hollow. There exists another world within our own. Mystery still remains, however, as to where the entrance exists. Okay. All right, get ready for mazes. Fuck. Oh God. Oh hey, it's this. Okay. All right. All right, hold up. Let me get out my camcorder here. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm watching back the camcorder footage. So it's this one. Oh no, this is okay. This one. This one. This one. This one. Okay. Now pay close attention. This seems to be the key. Hit this one. This one. Hey, look at that. First try. All right. My camcorder saved the day. Okay.
Closer.
Oh, we'll get to the the hard puzzles later. Oh, maybe this is the maze. Ah, shit.
Help me. Help me.
All right. Get hype for me.
Over here.
So we're back in Wolfenstein. Yeah. Yep, I'm a mazologist. I beat Rhapsody earlier, by the way. In case you're wondering. And the next PS Explosion game. Hey, I did it. The next PS Explosion game is Metal Head, I think is what it's called. Oh man, look at that thing. Okay. Let's save here. I beat Rhapsody. It took 11-ish hours. So the next PS Explosion number 201 is Chop, that helicopter game, whatever it's called. And then the game after that is Metalhead. So actually 2 kind of similar games back to back, but at least they'll both be relatively short. Yep, a Guts Maze. Yeah, this whole area looks pretty guts. Okay, so let's see. So colored skulls here. So we already did the giant eagle's nest. So this one is... I'm not even sure what this one would be. Viking burial, myth of the werewolf, legend of the Darus? This might be the Darus, so we'll have to look around before committing to this one. What is this thing? Theories that it's... Oh, the Darrow. Okay, so this is the Darros. Far more intelligent than modern humans and aided by Darrow. Detrimental robots. Okay. Darrow were the originators of the world's madness. Okay. Sure. Not sure what's up with these security cameras. Man, look at that thing. Okay, so this is supposed to be yellow. Okay. Check. Did that one. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta cross the tar pit, I guess. So we have another Exupi. Oh, shit! Can we... Well, let me turn around. Oh, for fuck's sake. I kind of want to load my save. Because that's a lot of damage in. So apparently we can't cross that unless we... Fuck.
Select a game from the register.
Alright. So let's set this to yellow. Alright. So we need a completed Exupi pot to deal with that one before we can do anything. So that means we have to go through that maze again, by the way. In order to... Oh, shit. We're gonna have to take the maze all the way back out, too. Oh my god. Because there's nothing else to do in that room. Oh, alright, hold on. Is there really nothing else here? Yeah. Oh, god. Okay. Yeah, there's... Cool room. Okay.
Help me. Help me.
Look at that, easy.
Here.
I am the master of mazes.
Closer.
Okay. I think this is the way out. It is, okay. Look at that. Easy. Literal god at mazes. Okay, so... we need to know the coordinates of Atlantis here. Alright, I'm gonna try... I wanna actually see if this autosave or this save hotkey actually does anything. So I'm gonna move forward 2 steps here and I'm gonna load the save. Or actually I'm gonna Alt S there, turn around, and then hit restore and see where that puts us. So if it puts us in front of the door again,
Select a name from the museum
then the
guest
auto
book.
the hotkey works. If it put us in the middle of the room, okay, so the hotkey does work. Good. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna make my way back to the office because I want to. Oh, we didn't hear this yet.
From a 60-foot giant squid that can pull a small fishing boat into the depths of the sea, to the 2-inch poison dart frog that carries enough poison to kill 1,500 people. Nothing is stranger than the animal kingdom. Is it any wonder that the ancients worshipped and feared these strange beasts?
Okay. All right, so the office was this door right here? Yeah. Okay, and there was a newspaper clipping on the wall over here. All right, does this have it does have coordinates. Okay. So the coordinates are... God, I should have written those down. I did notice that the first time we came through here. So that's 20 and 75. Atlantis. Okay. So now that we have that, we got to go back over to the underwater section. So to do that, it was this way. In here. Okay, and then whatever this does, I'm not sure, but sure. So it would have been west 75 and then south 20? No, north 20? Hey. Okay. And that's probably an Exupi pot. Or pot piece. Okay. So this is a... I think that's a bottom for the container. I think that's the pot, not the head. So this is like a pyramid base. Okay, so I have a separate page of notes just for these. So this is in the underwater. So I think this is the pot, and it looks like it's not a pyramid, but it's let's say Aztec temple. And it's a square top, and it's got this symbol on it that looks like that, and then it's got this little tail thing, and then sure, that looks about right. So those markings actually do have significance, if I remember correctly. Okay, and we're just gonna put that back because we can only carry one thing at a time. Nope. Oh, jeez. So that's main floor, second floor, third floor. Oh, God. Okay. All right, we're gonna get out our good old Polaroid camera here, and I'll have to import this into the notes section for next time. And of course my camera just turned everything blue because It's on an OLED. Okay. Basement. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, well, I don't know if you saw the amazing opening to this game, Ed, but we are a teenager who was dared to spend the night in this spooky abandoned museum by our cool and hip set of friends, and I don't think we actually get anything for winning the dare. And our friends also know full well that people have been murdered inside this museum before. And that's the opening cutscene to the game. It's pretty good. Yep, not even a radio contest. Like, hey, drink 4 gallons of water in 60 seconds. I thought you were hardcore.
You have stepped into the world of amazing plants. For centuries, plants have been used to beautify man's surroundings, for food, shelter, and to heal the sick. And like Socrates, who was executed by drinking poison hemlock, man has discovered plants have a lethal side too.
Okay. Quick save there. Alright. Plants, we got these dudes. Okay. Been a while since we've had a puzzle. Okay. So we got these things. That looks like a puzzle over there. Okay. There we go. That looks like a puzzle. Alright. So we probably have to bring those things over here. Are all of these? Okay, it's just that one, I guess. Okay, so this is... So that's probably the top? Or no, that's a pot base. Okay, and this one is triangular. Okay, so this one is a pot, and it's in the plant room. And then it is triangular. And the symbol on it is like that. It's got those things, that, and then sure. Tell Puri to play Juggernaut again. That is on the to-do list. We will do that at some point in the future. I can't remember if Juggernaut was a 480i game. So I mentioned earlier in the stream that there is a new OSSC in the works. All right, we're going to put that back where it is. There's a new OSSC in the works called the OSSC Pro, and it'll allow like really good capture and streaming of interlaced video, which is the higher resolution, but like it's the wobbly picture that you might have noticed before. And the OSSC Pro will solve the wobbly picture problem and make it look really good. So whenever that comes out, then we'll have way more options, and I'll be streaming more stuff like PS2, more PS2 games at that point, because all PS2 games are pretty much 480i and have the wobbly video. So that's why my choice of backlog games is kind of dictated by stuff like that. But that is on the to-do list. Okay, I guess there's nothing else to do in there. Okay. To my PS2 games. Yep, I know. Wait, we can climb up? Okay. Sure. This is probably an Exubi point. Like there's a PS2 game that is on the Lifeline is one of them. Lifeline is on the to-do list. Another one would be Shadow of Memories, aka Shadow of something. It's a very early like PS2 launch game made by Konami, like adventure game. That I got it when it came out. Oh, there's the hatchet. Okay, well sure. So there's the missing hatchet from the work area. Okay, this door here leads to the library, but that's that ain't gonna help. Yep, PS2 Mini. Yeah, there's I have a bit over 1,000 in the PS2 Hot for TV lineup. Okay, I think that's the front door. Actually, come to think of it, that makes the same sound as the front door did. Oh man, look at that incredible T-Rex over there. Okay, that is definitely an Exupi. Oh, I need to write down Exupi locations as well. All right, Exupi, there was one in the it was like the underground lava room. Let's say lava room. And then this one is main Exupi main hall 2F chandelier. Okay. So we've run across 3 Exupi so far. One in the office fireplace, one in the lava room, one in the main hall. So that's 3. There's 10 in the game. So there's still 10 more that we haven't found yet. Time machine to fix the backlog. Yeah, probably. Probably. Though we're making good progress on PS Explosion. So who knows? Okay, that's the same. This must be the Exupi room, because that's the same symbol as the Exupi. Yeah, so this is the place where we deposit the Exupi. Tomb 49, 13 Exupi in this exhibit, undisturbed. Expect power, never break their seals and release. Well, too late. Too late on that one. Okay. All right, we'll go in there later. So this is the Tomb of the Exupi, which is green. Okay. Okay, check. All right. Let's S save. Okay. I think that's... I can't remember what door we came in from. Okay. Yep, this all... Yep. Sure. Alright, so that's where we put them when we're done with them. Okay. Six hands watch, search, and you may learn wisdom from these ancient lips. Okay, we probably have to touch the lips, or oh god, or just do that.
The heretics that lay beyond have driven out all of the gods save Aiden. So begins Egypt's decline. If thou art wise, thou shalt know that the names of this pharaoh and his queen be placed forever in shame on the columns of Ra.
Okay, so in the ancient Egypt book, there were the names of a bunch of kings and queens. So I need to...
The heretics that lay beyond have driven out all of the gods.
That lay beyond, okay. So... Okay. I don't know who lays in there, though. Is the problem. So there's probably a plaque somewhere for who's in there.
Much of what we know about early man comes from burial sites, but not without a price. Eternal life was the sustaining ideology for many ancient cultures, and they went to great lengths to prevent their dead from being violated. Venture on if you will, but beware the curse of the tomb.
The curse of the tomb. Did I write him down? No, I didn't write him down, but I have my trusty Polaroid camera that I took photos of that book. God, I really don't want to brute force it though, but it's probably... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, well, we'll return to that. So... So maybe it says over here who they are. Curse of Anubis. Originator of embalming. Curse of the tomb. Okay. Okay, there's no... Zoopy here. It doesn't say who is entombed though. So I probably have to brute force this. Okay, so Nefertiti is none of those. Okay. So Akhenaten, Amenhotep, his wife is Nefertiti, so that would be this, and that. Okay, so that's Akhenaten, and then maybe if we set this to Nefertiti. All right, there's that, and then that. Okay, all right, did it. So there's another thing that you needed to have written down or memorized or whatever. Okay. So this is a pot. And it is... Okay, so this is a pot. And it was in... let's say burial chamber, and it is like that and that shaped, and the symbol on it is that. Line. Sure. Okay. Alright, put that back where it is. So I don't think we've run across any pot lids that that match that. So we still found nothing but pots so far, no lids. Okay. All right. So what's over here then? Okay, that's just that. All right. So now we can tackle this puzzle up here. So these puzzles are randomized every time. Oh god. Okay, so this is... So that can only go like that. That can only go like that. Okay. That likely goes there. Okay. 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 Got him. All right. Easy peasy. We did it. Okay.
Death comes uneasily to the mind of man. Burial customs throughout the world arise from the belief that the survivors can secure life after death.
Like 8 dabs so far?
You will find here that man has conceived of many ways to honor the dead.
If I remember correctly, it's been like 20 years, but I think this is where one of the real ballbuster puzzles is. Like, I seem to recall this area just completely driving me crazy. Trying to do one of the puzzles. Okay, so this is... probably Viking Burial, I'm guessing? And that's blue? There even is a blue switch on it, so it's like... I don't know why I even wrote that down. Okay, apparently that one is blue. That looked purple to me, but... Sure thing. Okay. Viking Burial. Check. So we only have two other skull switches to find. Norse burial ship, food and armor, sure. Okay. Alright, what's in here? This looks like an Exupi spot. Moving to Mars, decided to record my thoughts in the journal. So this is probably the kids from 1980s that were caught in here. Opening soon, can't wait. Museum will never open. Yep. Okay. Yep, so far nothing important. Beth doesn't know it. Follow into the museum, yep. Gazebo, bridge went to the ground, cool. Bummer. Still don't see anything of use in the game. Yep. Oh, rope ladder. Here's the schedule. Explore the museum for 2 hours. Sure. Very odd, yep. Secret passages. Beth is dead. All the doors are locked. Find the pods. Well, okay, that didn't tell me anything. Great. Oh, jeez. Spook alert, I guess. That's probably an Ixupi spot. That's also probably an Ixupi spot. Hey, there's a jade skull. Okay, so that's a jade skull from that's supposed to be in the main hall or the entrance hall. Coffin Sagana. Okay. Oh man, look at that thing. Induce the Bali. Okay. Neat. Okay, so here's just a bunch of ashes. Okay, assuming there's nothing else really here. I think there was a secret passageway somewhere that we already passed by, but I forgot where it was. So rip that.
You are now in the world of the Shaman, or Witch Doctor, whose purpose is to act as intermediary for gods and men. The Shaman acts as doctor, frightening evil spirits away from the sick, or officiating in the practice of human sacrifice to pacify angry gods.
Okay. Oh shit! Well, that's an Ixupi. Alright, we're gonna save scum that because I'm
Select a game from
huge
the
bitch.
register.
Okay. So this is... There's an Ixupi. And it's in the Witch Doctor room. Witch Doctor room. Okay. Sure. Okay, Okay. We don't know the melody yet, though. So we gotta find that somewhere. I don't recall seeing anything written down for those. That's probably how we open the door, is to do the drum beats properly.
No, that's okay, that's it. No, that's okay, that's it.
It probably says on that plaque over there. Wax images by slowly tearing off their limbs. Okay. Okay, that's the door we came in from, I think. I guess we're in a dead end here, unless there's a... I don't see anything that obviously looks like a switch. To open that? So it's got to be based off of the drums. But... Huh. I don't know. Maybe it's this. Okay. So if this is... So we got another music puzzle. So this is... like that. That. Sure. Okay, so if we... So this is... So that's RAM, and that's bow. Okay. Alright, so this is RAM, bow, ba, ta, ba, ta, ba, bow, ba. No. Huh. Okay. Maybe these are the same notes, I guess. Huh, I don't see anything that... Like, maybe the second one is actually, like, here, rather than at the bottom? I guess I can give that a go. Okay, so... Yeah, they're at a bunch of different heights, so I don't know. Okay, get that reset. Shit, I clicked the wrong one. Ah, shit. I don't think that was right anyways, but... Well, that didn't seem to do anything. Huh. Maybe I'm supposed to interact with these? Oh, it doesn't let me interact with them, so... Maybe I have it reversed? Maybe, like, these are the low ones and these are the high ones? So, okay. And this is RAM. Oh. Man, this crackly audio is pretty good. Oh. Huh. This... It feels like I'm doing it correctly. Like this... Like maybe... Okay, maybe I should treat these as the same note. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. And then this one is a different one, and then these are the same. So the lines are like this. Like maybe it's like that, perhaps. So this would be here then. Okay, I'm gonna give that a go. Okay, so no. No? No? I don't suppose the skull on the mask has anything to do with anything? Huh. Because usually to open these, it's almost always been a switch on the wall. I don't see any environmental clues. Like over here. It's got to be based on those skulls. But maybe I like these here are clearly the same height. Do I have the correct amount of notes, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I'm missing a note. I'm missing a note. Alright. Oh god. I'm missing a note. Unless I'm miscounting. Alright, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then in here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have 9. Okay. So I'm not missing a note. So 1 is clearly at the highest note. 2 is likely a low note. And then it's 3, 4, and 5. Those are the ones I'm not sure about. If those are the same note or different ones for note 4. Note 6 is clearly different from the others. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my notation is correct here. Huh. So it's just got to be my Taba Rambo. I'm probably just hitting the wrong drum for... Okay, not that. Not that. Oh my god, this puzzle. Holy shit. No, that's not it either. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, this puzzle. Okay. Alright, that puzzle's defeated me. Alright. Is there anywhere else around here? So there's a door, a sliding door somewhere in the wall. Like it was up in here. Yeah, it was over here and off to the left. another hot remix. Okay. Okay. Can't open that door apparently. Oh jeez. Oh god. Okay, so this... Oh, you can only rotate sets of 2 at a time. Oh man. Oh jeez. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh no, it reset. Oh. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so that one does not go there. Ooh. Okay. It goes there. Is there a horse face somewhere? Like it's that maybe? Okay. And this probably needs to get rotated like this. And this goes like that. Okay. And this goes like that. This gets rotated like this. Okay. This one's probably there. Okay. Okay. So the rear leg probably okay. And then these all... Oh no, I can't move those over. Okay, the left side looks fine, I think. So it's just these two that need to be moved and rotated. Hey! We did it. Okay. Earth must be aligned with love and war. Then from below, you will discover more. Sure. Okay. Jeopardy's game of something. Change percent self-knowledge is not always reliable. Okay. Naturally by nature, yeah. Okay. Sure. This is probably the in-game hint mechanism, I guess. Oh, there's another... Oh, shit!
Where am I? How long have I been in that pond? It's so dark and cold in there. I'm one of them now, aren't I? Where is she? Is she still alive? Beth! He'll be after you too. They're everywhere. There's nowhere to hide. Find the black book. The black book. Beth!
I did find her black book. It was in the underground area. Sure? Alright, well that's one that we aren't looking for now. Sure. Man, this track is pretty good. So we haven't used the flashback function yet, and I'm curious what that does. So I think that...
Care to refresh your memory?
Okay, so this just shows you... Yo, you can... Oh, man! Oh, that's so useful. Okay. Interesting. So you can... Okay. We've seen the black book already, or this is the... That's the black book. Okay, so we did find the black book. I'm not sure what that does for anything. But yeah, if you want to see the incredible intro again. There's the incredible intro again, Shivers.
This dare was kind of your idea, you know. But I'm glad I'm me out here and not you in there.
I think I've heard those same loving words before. Like the time you guys dared me to spend the night at that cemetery. You know, if you die in the museum tonight, I'll make sure she gives a eulogy at your funeral. We never would have made you spend the night here if you hadn't have talked about this place so much.
Yeah, we thought you'd been kind of, well, obsessed, thinking you hearing voices and stuff coming from the museum and all. Too weird for me.
Hey, you know, maybe they're the voices of those kids who disappeared 15 years ago.
15 years
The police
ago.
never found the bodies. Or the killer.
So this takes place
and
in
my sister, you know
1995.
Julie, the one in college, says Professor Windelnut went insane. He viciously murdered them and then buried their bodies in the basement of the museum.
Uh-huh.
Well, what if he's hiding in that creepy museum right now, just waiting for another victim?
Yeah, and the ghost of his victims are calling out, warning you.
Ring, ring. Hello? I think it's for you.
That was just a dog howling.
There was something more than that.
Well, I didn't hear anything. I think this place is just getting us all spooked.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? You could back out at any time.
But of course, if you did, you'd probably never live down the chicken jokes.
That's true.
You'll be all right. Come on, I don't want to be late for the movie. We'll be back at dawn to let you out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.
So there you go. That's the premise for this game. You're on a dare from the fellow kids. Okay. All right. And with that, we'll call for tonight. All right. So, cut the timer there.